Hi, girls. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Well, first, I'd like to know we have several versions of the TV show and movie. I'd like to know how do you build this relationship in mother and daughter in the TV show?
I mean, it's so easy with someone like Catherine. It's ridiculous. Everything that you do is, every take is different. There's always a sense of fun and adventure, and there's no pressure. We both grew up on sets and have an understanding of what our boundaries are and how far we can go, and also with such a kind of contentious and pendulum of a relationship between Wednesday and Morticia, you've got to consistently find ways to keep it interesting and keep it different. And yeah, it's just when you work with someone as talented and effortless as Catherine, it naturally makes you better. So I put a lot of the trust in her.
Well, thank you, darling. But I think, you know, once you find the root of the character and you make it as real and genuine, then you can really push the boundaries. But, you know, for me, coming into it, and you have to remember that these wonderful characters so long ago jumped off the page of a cartoon. You know, they were cartoons, but there's nothing cartoon-like about the characters in a way because they're so fleshed out. They're so... When we're on the set and we're starting to play with the lines and play with some different, pushing it here, pulling it here, pushing the comedy, pushing the you know, the horror, the all those different things that Wednesday has as a show. Once it comes from a reality, you can go anywhere with it. And that's the fun of playing these characters because, you know, when you close your eyes, you kind of, everyone knows what Morticia should look like, or Wednesday. And then you have 8 hours of peeling away and finding nuances that you didn't know that these characters had, which is fun. And that's a lot of great writing from our writers and our creative, Alan Miles and Tim, and letting us, you know, giving us the long leash to be able to play. It's a lot of fun.
We are living a great moment for Latin and Spanish culture, and you have Latin roots, Sheena, or like you, Catherine, you live sometime in Spain. I'd like to know how you are experienced this moment.
I mean, for me as somebody who had a hard time connecting with people on screen and begging my mom when I was 5 years old if I could dye my hair blonde because I wanted to look like Cinderella and there wasn't someone that I could look up to. It's incredibly important, and I think also, like you were saying, that this family has been around for so many generations and is so well loved and respected and just kind of extraordinary. So to be able to put the Latina stamp on it and to claim that and to still see it be so well received. She's a character that a lot of people look up to, men, women, children. It doesn't really matter. So it's incredibly important to me. And I would like to see a lot more of it. We've made some progress in my time in this line of work, but I still think we have far ways to go, but I think this is a pretty good starting point.
I feel happy to be adopted into Spanish culture, but I think the Addams family at large has the ultimate Latin stamp, which is family. You know, I come from Wales, which is in the UK, but still we have a very close family unit, and I spend a lot of time in Spain, where, you know, family is everything. The family dinners and then when you think of the Addams family, it's understandably that there is such a Latin force behind them because it's rooted in family, which is and I think it's a culture that I gravitate to because of the closeness of its community and family, which is good when you're doing a show about the Addams family.
Thank you, girls.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good one.